September 21st, 1987. It's been 1 year since I first went inside that house. I have to finish what I started. What I am about to do has not been approved by the Vatican.
There you have it, the intro to Faith. Hello everybody, my name is Z-Man of course, and welcome back to a much overdue episode. And today's episode, like many other episodes, is a game. So it's called Faith. And of course, you know, we got our instructions to move, use WASD or the arrow keys, or the D-pad if I so inclined was to use a controller. I will walk before the Lord and the land of the living. Psalms 116 verse 9. Oh, I did a thing. Face demons and cast out with the space key or red A button. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. James chapter 4 verse 11. And to you, demon, that cannot harm me, for I have the true Lord, I say out. There is a distance. You must clearly see. And that's it. Extras. Available only in the Faith Deluxe, which I do not have, which I may get, but we will see for the time being. Okay, so we're back in the car. Can I just get back in said car and leave? No. Hoya! Hoya! Can I walk down the road? I can. Don't mind me. I'm just going for a little walk. I see. It's a good thing I checked. But we will persevere. That is rock. A common occurrence. Okay, so now it's got me thinking, not be the big dumb and not pee on the road, just to see if I'm not killed. Okay, so pretty much we have to go this way. Hey! In-game hub available. Cert tab to open. What? Get out of here. Pop up. Your trees are looking... Oh, what are you? Mortis! Mortis! Okay, so we already got crap in the forest that's trying to eat my face. I feel like the game... yeah, it's probably better. Okay. Maybe I wasn't banishing hard enough. Maybe I needed to really, you know, stick it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm halfway ET, but, you know, taller. Suffer! You like to creep up my butt. Can I just explore without... Oh. Public Literature by Carl James Osborne. Science connects with craft, Satanism, and the beast system. Isn't this a nice, quaint house that I'm most definitely not going into yet? Your corruption. Bob! Bob? The kids and I miss you more every day. The twins and Amy have started their next school year here at home. Amy keeps asking when she's going to be allowed to go to a real school. I think she's getting cabin fever. The twins are having no problem occupying their time. Yesterday they came in with their hands covered in blood. I guess they found a deer and thought it would be a good idea to touch it. I think we might have a coyote problem because when I went out with them to look at the dead deer, it was a pretty gruesome sight. All this just a day after the twins' birthday party. Can't wait till you come home. Methinks that may not have been deer. Methinks that may have been something else. He thinks that may have been a person. I just got a phone call from Nancy asking about a man she saw at the twins' birthday party. She described him to me as a tall man wearing dark clothes, and honestly cannot figure out who that could be. What frightens me to death is that she said she saw him talking to one of the twins away from the rest of the party. It is a good thing Nancy is single and lonely. How did I not notice a total stranger hanging around at my son's birthday party? The sheriff is going to come over tomorrow and ask about this man. This is too much for me to handle. I need Bob here, not in the Middle East. I mean, I can reset, but then I'd have to... Me. The Martin's house lies abandoned 100 yards off the Snake Meadow Hill Road. There's almost no driveway. Trees just out of the middle of the gravel path that is mostly covered in grass. It was difficult to find the house, especially since it was already dark when we arrived. Father Alter seemed to know where he was going. He simply drove straight ahead until we arrived at the house. In the headlights I saw an old shed off to the right and the path. Father Alder explained that he would rather perform the exorcism away from the house, but Martins had insisted that Amy remain inside. He complained that having the family present makes it difficult to proceed with elements of the rite that may seem harsh to the lay person. Someone ooched. You have nothing. I have the Lord, and you have whatever that you were screaming. Water. Perhaps holy water? Yes, it is now holy water. I caught some people walking through the woods around the house last week. Not kids, just regular adults. They told me they got lost while hiking. I pointed them back towards the road. The whole thing just didn't feel right. I think I should have dug up Bob's rifle out of storage. Perhaps you should have. But you didn't, probably. Okay, back to this little house. Ooh, there's someone peeking in the windows. Hi, can I interest you in BAM? No? Okay. Immediately drawn to said coat rack and the foliage that is still very much alive, so someone's watering these plants. The power of Christ compels you. Mr. and Mrs. Martin greeted us at the front porch. Mr. Martin led us down the stairs to the basement, explained that Amy was down there in restraints. I felt for him. There was guilt and shame in his voice. Amy was in the very back of the attic, in a chair, perfectly calm, staring at us. It is hard to describe the look on her face. It was not the kind of look a child gives you. Knock knock. What's this? A little face. A picture. Nothing? It's the only bit of color in this monotone world. Nothing has come to eat my face yet, and the music has stopped. I am unaware of... Oh! It's like someone's looking at me in the window. Or, not the window, the mirror. Jeez. But why has the music stopped? I am concerned. The silence. Is this an exercise bike? Door. No. Rubber ducky. I guess I was the only one who thought to check in the attic when I got up. There it was, freezing cold. I found Amy standing in the back, looking straight at me, like when I first met her downstairs. We spoke briefly, although it was frustrating to talk to her, or it. I experienced a bit of deception from the demon. During our conversation, she uttered my mother's first name, and in other instances spoke perfect Latin. I called for help from the others, but no one came, so I raised our crucifix and began the rite again. Let me guess, that was a bad idea, sir? Did you get eaten? I'm not sure what that's up there. A doll, maybe? Toys? Ah. Okay. Bob must have been stationed somewhere in the Middle East because he sends over this weird looking doll for Amy's birthday. I'll ask Anish about next time we have book club. She looks like she could be from over there. And Amy didn't seem excited to see the doll. I think she would rather have a phone instead, or maybe seeing a baby doll makes her feel self-conscious about working in the clinic, or at the clinic. Maybe I need to... I don't feel safe in my own home anymore. I hear voices outside around the house at night. I don't let the twins go out in the woods to play because I'm afraid of whatever's there. The house itself feels stressed and distorted, slaughtered somehow, or slanted somehow. It's like I'm walking through a carnival funhouse. Amy's condition has only got worse. I can't stand to be around her, and I don't know why. She just doesn't seem like herself anymore. I want to take her to the doctor, but I can't leave the boys here. I find that the phone stopped working throughout the day, and now I can't seem to find my car keys. Thank God Bob comes home tomorrow. Oh, Bob, do you really come home tomorrow? I see. Hiya. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, there's stairs here. There's terrible things afoot in the basement. Okay. Dear Amy, thank you for writing. It really brightens my day hearing from you. In your letter, you asked what the weirdest thing I've seen on my missionary. The area we are working in has a lot of folks who practice Kumbada, it's what you might call a pagan religion. It's kind of a mix of Catholic and African religion. One of the saints they worship is Saint La Merte of Saint Death. Yesterday we walked to a boy, or talked to a boy about 15. When we asked him if he had ever prayed, he said no, but I have prayed to Saint La Merte. He told us about a time when he stayed over at his cousin's house and Ak ordered him. They prayed to some figures of Saint La Merte, and the figure made things in the house move around. He got real quiet and scared looking after that. We told him that he could pray to God and that God wouldn't make him feel scared like that. We invited him to the church, but he doesn't come yet. I need to wrap this letter up and get back to work. See you in 4 months. Layton. Boop boop ba doop. Nothing. The silence. Excuse me, pardon me. Probably need this, maybe. No, I don't. Maybe someone, one of you guys have a spearhead? No? Okay. Well, this looks great. Amy's parents could not endure the witnessing of the proceeding of the rite for long. Miss Martin was hysterical, and the thing that was inside Amy was feeding off of the fear. Father Alden asked me to take the Martins upstairs. I was physically worn out, but managed to get them back up the stairs into the kitchen. Amy was screaming "Mother, Mother" the whole time. Finally got them to sit down with me at the kitchen table. After a few minutes we couldn't hear much of anything down in the basement, so I went down to check on things. I found Father lying on his back, unconscious with his arms spread out wide. Amy was not in the chair. Methinks Amy Hi! You be creep crawling at the foot of my bed. She is here. Boop 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 ba doop boop. Not sure what that was about, but you boys, maybe I don't know. Am I fighting her? Maybe I succeeded. Mortis. Oh, I get to start back here. Cool. If you keep crawling at my bed. She is here.
I can see you. You failed me.
Pretty sure I don't fear you. Hence, I'm in your house.
I can see you.
You can.
And tail followed.
Wiggle jiggle. Do I have to face you in every room? So what this is?
Leave now. And tail followed.
Yeah, you being all absolute and such?
The veil is lifted. And tail followed.
Sure. Nothing? Okay. Do I have to...
You me. And tail followed.
What if I have to go back down to the basement? Ha! Can't catch me! Ha!
Now the friend.
Mm-hmm.
And tail followed. I heard a door open upstairs.
Okay, I'm not sure if me coming down here or it was facing... Oh, I was hoping I could go through there. Or me coming down here or me scaring off or something. A little bit uncertain on that. Either way, it worked out, I guess. She's no longer here and the silence remains. Ah. I think I'm used to old video games, cause old video games stairs look like bookshelves. Karen, the church might contact you in a few days to tell you their version of what happened to me. I want you to hear it from me first. A year ago, I was involved in the exorcism of Amy Martin. What they said in the papers about what happened isn't true. She's my superior father with when I confronted her. She managed to cut the power to the house and her own parents with their own I have to go back to that house. The nightmares I'm having are real. She's still there waiting for me. I can still help her. If I don't come back, know that I love you and I'm sorry. John. Well. Okay. That's... Sure.
My God, what happened to you? Do you think my face is pretty? I have to finish what I started. Kill my priest.
I don't think I'm doing anything. Am I doing anything? Oh, did I?
Mortis.
Mortis. You got no face, lady. Woo! How about that? You gotta be. Ah! Okay, good to know. She comes in the direction that she's, Ooh! She comes in the direction she spawns. Which is terrifying. Is so finite. Okay, well, that is a hand. And that is my death.
Mortis.
Okay. Just high five the hand. Back in there. Okay. Right out the window. In silence. Kill her.
A gun with one bullet.
And the kill her is upside down. Backwards. Uh-huh.
A gun with one bullet.
A gun with one bullet.
A gun with one bullet.
What if I want a gun with more than one bullet? Oh. Oh, Hans. What are you?
Mortis.
Woo! There's a lot of skeletons in this dude's room. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Go on now. I can't get some good cruise. Can't get some good cruise juice on you. December 30th, 1986. 1 year before me coming back, I guess. Dear Dr. McGlasham, it's been 30 days since the beginning of my treatments here at Yale Psychiatric Care Institution. Dr. Spindle, who has been so patient with me and helped me understand my affliction and has helped me to find a way to move forward and accept the truth. With Dr. Spindle's help, I have come to accept that reality, or what really happened in September at the Martins family residence. I accept that what happened was not the result of any supernatural phenomenon, but rather the desperate actions of a young girl driven to violence by her domestic parents and an old church ritual that are thought to drive out evil. I'm happy to report that since accepting the truth, my nightmares have ceased, and I have enjoyed peace of mind that I have not felt since the incident. Given my progression since first coming here, I respectfully request my release from Yale Psychiatric Institute and can upon follow-up appointments with Dr. Spindle in the future. Sincerely, John Ward. I'm out of the house. Okay, well, totally butchered what was said, but so there was that. Okay, so if the demon comes at me, if the demon's here, and I shoot said demon, the question is can I just nope out of here? Can I just, like, walk to my car nonchalantly and leave? Or am I gonna get chased down by the demon before I make it to my car, if it's even still here? But I can only hold it in a four-way, so if it comes at me at an angle, I'm screwed. Here's my car. Yeah, that.
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night, nor the evil that walketh in darkness. Because I have made the Lord my refuge. Because I have set my love upon Him, therefore will He deliver me. I shall call upon Him and He will answer me. He will be with me in trouble. He will deliver me and honor me. I can't explain what happened at that house. I can only have faith that I did the right thing.
Ending 5 of 5 with faith endurance. Five out of 5. 5 of 5. Telling me that there's 4 others. Police animal investigation. Chupacabra remains found near Sterling. Sterling PD enlisted the help of local animal experts from the University of Connecticut after the remains of an unidentified animal were found near Sterling. The remains of an animal which was residents are calling the Chupacabra were recovered on Snake Meadow Hill Road by motorists yesterday. The animal had apparently been struck by a vehicle and parts of its carcass were scattered across the road. Police say that they initially investigated the gruesome scene because the motorists who discovered the remains had told them that the appearance of what to be a person. After arriving at the scene, police concluded that the remains were of some kind of animal. As a matter of public safety, we want to be sure about what exactly we are dealing with here, said the Sterling police spokesman. This is clearly not a deer or a coyote. It is, or if it's a mountain lion or an exotic pet that escaped from its owner, or an animal with rabies, we need to know about it. Animal experts attached to the investigation would not speculate about what kind of animal they had been found, although they commented that the animal was hairless, anemic, and apparently suffering from the rickets, a vitamin D deficiency that appears in animals and children who have not received enough sunlight. Oh, okay, well, I get to come back here at least. One bullet. Okay. Okay. I don't remember this like a pathway like this. Has the outside changed? I feel like the outside's changed. Oh, hi. Can I just, okay, well, I can't just... Okie dokie. And the music. I feel like this is the bad ending. Because I killed her. But was she done being demon? Had I cast out and I just killed a little girl? That'd be some crazy crap. Okay. Oh, I did not. Interesting. The Popo. Ending 1 of 5. Murder! Police arrest a man accused of murdering missing girl. A New York man is in custody after he confesses to the murder of Sterling girl who had been missing. John Ward of Palmyra was pulled over on Snake Meadow Road last night after a state trooper reported hearing a gunshot. The officer thought it might have been poachers. The officer said Ward was acting nervous and suspicious after being pulled over. When questioned, Ward reportedly said, "I've killed her." According to the police report, the officer called for backup after Ward became increasingly upset, saying repeatedly that there was a demon inside her. Ward was taken to Sterling Police Headquarters for further questioning. Ward then confessed to the authorities that he shot and killed Amy Martin, a 17-year-old girl who had been missing for 9 days after escaping from the mental institution. After a brief search, police located Amy's body in the woods near the abandoned Martin's house. In addition to receiving a gunshot wound to the stomach, Amy showed injuries suggesting suggesting that she had been thrown out of a second-story window of the house. An officer who helped recover the body told reporters that mutilated in a very brutal manner. Ward was found dressed as a priest when he was pulled over. It is suspected that he was impersonating a priest to gain his victim's trust after Catholic authorities in Rome confirmed that Ward was not an ordained minister. The rest of the article is missing. Was that? No, that could have been. Yeah. That's the other part where I got into the mirror and that he was reportedly doing better, and he realized that all this was not the truth, but it might very well be, and people were telling him that he was crazy, but the rest of the world was crazy for not believing in John. Music plays backwards. Hi, buddy. Well, I can't go there. Shot you dead.
I will send of the Lord. He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be afraid.
Father and son. I wonder if he's a twin. Esteemed Cardinal Gifford. With all due respect, you cannot grasp the importance of the work I am doing for young Michael. Without him, or without being present here, Michael needs my help now more than ever. In the past few weeks, I have made great progress with Michael. So affliction, nevertheless, whatever darkness is inside of him, fights back with increasing ferocity. We must not let up the fight against the enemy at such a critical time. There is another reason why I dare not return Michael to his family, nor let him see him the darkness inside him afflicts his soul, but it also causes a terrible strain on his body, so that there must be no mistaking what I mean. I have enclosed a photograph of young Michael during one of our sessions. The photograph is missing.
A gun with one bullet.
Okay. Yeah. And a deer? We shot a deer.
I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror.
The deers have the domain here. They are the king. Yes, because that's how the deer will do. The hunter. 4, 5. Unidentified body discovered near a wrecked car. The site of a deadly car accident has discovered along the road near Sterling this morning, along with the body of a person who has not yet been identified. At 6 a.m. this morning, a resident called in and reported an accident along Snake Meadow Hill Road. The driver of the silver sedan had swerved off the road and struck a tree. As spokesman for the police comment that the body appeared to have been dragged several yards away from the car, deeper into the woods. After having been ejected from the windshield, it was noted that the body had been mangled beyond recognition. Investigators suspect that the probable work of coyotes. The police also noted that the parts of a clear white-tailed deer were found in the trunk of the car. From white-tailed deers, hunters typically get 75 pounds of meat. However, it appears the victim of the accident had only been able to carry 25 pounds back to the car. I took 25 pounds of deer meat?
A gun with one bullet.
Okay, so if I don't take the gun, okay, I'm not entirely sure what that would do, but I guess I did something. Why would I stop? And why am I not backing up? Game over. 3 of 5. The offering. Hello, Amy. I am sorry to hear about your parents' decision. It is hard for people to trust what they do not understand. I know you are only 17, but you are clearly an adult, and you are able to handle your own life. Do not let your mom and dad stop you from following your dreams. If there is anything I can do to help you, just let me know. We are having a get-together at the clinic Saturday night, and I would love for you to stop by. We will consider you a part of the team, even if your mom and dad do not. We hope to see you there, Gary. This has been Faith. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Chapter 1. There is a Chapter 2. I'm not sure if there will be a Chapter 3, but who knows. I've liked it. It gives me a kind of nostalgic feeling of like the old Atari games and stuff. It's cool. I liked it. Some of the cutscenes were pretty neat and whatnot. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. I can't say I make regular content because life and work and stuff and things, but I try to make videos and live stream here on YouTube, and of course also I stream on Twitch as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Later, guys.